How are you doing, everybody? Know it's your boy True City TV here, outside today, giving you the Dortmund versus Manchester City match preview. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget, consider subscribing if you're new without any waiting, people. Let's get right into it, people. So Dortmund versus Manchester City, the quarter-final curse. Erling Haaland, will we use false nine? So many factors to this game. Our defense is better. I'm just gonna touch into some of these points. I just wanna start by starting with these people. A little bit of press conference that Pepper do talk about. He said that it was disappointing last year to lose to Leon in the quarterfinals, people, and it will be disappointing this year if we lose to Dortmund, people. It's something that we need to get over, people. We need to start beating these side in the quarterfinals. Definitely, definitely. This side is better. Last year it was Otamendi. And all respect to Otamendi, Garcia, and those players. Those players don't win your Champions League, people. You need people like Laporte, Stones, Diaz at their best, people. And that is the side that we have now. So I'm not expecting any disappointment this season, people. I'm not. Next point I want to talk about, people, is the quarterfinals curse. Last year it was Leon. I remember going out to even Monaco, people, and we should have won that match. What did it came down to, people, again? The defense was shaky, people. So there's a lot of talking points in this match, but what I take from this is the defense let us down. We always have the attacking force, and that's what different is here, people. When you have an attack and a defense, that wins you leagues. And that's a quote, and that's what Bayern had last year. They had the defense and they had the attack, and that's why they won. And if we're being totally honest with ourselves, we know that our defense wasn't good last year. We lost 9 matches in the Premier League, and we all know that that's nowhere near good, people. So we need to break this quarterfinals curse. And I quote, remember that it was me that said this, people. If we go past this quarterfinals, the Champions League is ours, people. It is ours, because I know that some people saying that Bayern is playing good or playing good football. I don't believe that that defense cannot stop anybody, people. And I believe our forwards can beat that, people. Next point I wanna even touch on after I just say that after we can beat Dortmund, people, is that Dortmund is not playing good football, people. They do not play good football. They have lost a match just a while ago to Frankfurt. Erling Haaland is considering leaving. You all know that Sancho even wanna leave. So things are not going good at that club, people. If they miss out on the Champions League, 'cause they're in fifth, they're not in a good league spot. They're not winning a number of games like you would expect Dortmund is to. They're not challenging for the title. So this side shouldn't be beating us, people. And another thing I want to touch on is their style of play, people. Dortmund isn't the side that isn't the side that defends. They're like an attacking side. And you know, there's only probably one side in this world, and it's Bayern Munich, that can go toe to toe with City in the attack. We have one of the best attack in this world in terms of keeping possession, and that's what Dortmund will try to do against us, people. They will try to knock it, keep the ball, but that's City job, people. You cannot do it as good as City, people, and that's how we're gonna win this game. They're gonna try to play our own game against us, and that's how we're gonna win this game. So that's a big talking point. Dortmund is not playing good, so we're supposed to win this match, people. In all regards, the next factor, people, Erling Haaland. Best striker, at least second best striker in the world for me. I will put him in very, very high regards, people. Top class, strength, athleticism. He has it all, people. Well, he's coming up against the wall, people. John Stones and Ruben Diaz. Even Laporte can be in there. 'Cause Laporte have been putting some convincing performances, people, over the past weeks, people. And this is the wall, the best defense in Europe, without a doubt. And that's a fact, not an opinion, people. Will be coming up against Alan. Will Alan be able to break us down? And the answer is, I think not. I do think not. This is where we see if Diaz is the true piece that we didn't have before. Is he the better fact? Is he the victor of Vincent Company, people? Is he what we have been missing for all this time? Will he bring the Champions League to Manchester, people? Because he's the main man in that rock, people. He's the one that's holding up that wall, people. He is Diaz, people. Very important one in this, people. The one that has transformed our defense without a doubt. We can't avoid that. We have to talk about Diaz. It's kind of Diaz's job to stop Alan people, and I hope that he does that very well, because he's gonna need to be on his top game. If there's any a time that he need to perform, it's versus Haaland. It's versus Haaland, people. We need you to show up now, Diaz. We need you right now, people. Another talking point, people. Is it time for the false nine? And in my personal thoughts, I think that we play the most fluent football when we're playing the false nine system, people. He rested Bernardo Silva. Foden came on a bit late. Kev played in the midfield and not at forward. He used Aguero and Jesus in the Premier League. So is that a sign of the false nine? And if Pep even have some way of seeing these people, I think that he should go with the false nine. I think that the false nine should be for the Champions League. When we play the false nine, we get our best players into the squad. And I don't think that Jesus, or even all respect to Aguero, I do think that when we play the false nine, we are better people. So I'm expecting us to go with the false nine without a doubt. Without a doubt, people. And I even got some bit of transfer news for you. Some bit of transfer news, just a little quote that Pep made. He said that the club decided not to spend over 100 million on one player, maybe in the future. So will we get Alan this season after saying that? The answer is no, people. The only way we would get Alan if we had wait another season. If you get what I'm saying, because Haaland release clause is $70 million, and we all know that we want him. So will Pep try to go for Hurricane? Will Hurricane be for less than 100 million? Because we're not gonna spend over $100 million. We haven't made a buy that is over $100 million in the club history as yet. And it's the management that told Pep that. So it's credible source, people. So is this a factor affecting the transfer? Probably yes, probably no. And the final talking point of these people was that Pep said these people about Haaland. He's a fantastic player. He is exceptional. And that is what he said, people. And I completely agree with him. Dortmund is a good side, people. Very, very good side. They have Jadon Sancho. I don't know if he'll be fit for this match. I haven't heard much on that. Haven't heard much on that. But you know, they also have Rice. Those three have been fantastic this season. We need to keep a clean eye out for them. Rodri needs to be on his top game. He even praised Gundogan. So you know that this is gonna be a good game. Top class players. It's the first time Gundogan is going to be playing Dortmund since he left, people. We need to break the quarterfinal curse, people. Very, very big match. Need to watch out for Haaland. The Rock needs to turn up. Falls 9 needs to be at his best, people. This match is not a joke. I repeat, this match is not a joke. We need to be at our definitely best, people. Once again, thank you for joining me. Subscribe to True City TV if you're new. Thank you so much, people.